You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Bold and Beautiful fans. It is Soap Dirt on YouTube, and we have got your B&B early edition spoilers for next week, which is the week of July 3rd through 7 on your CBS Soap. We have got some really hot spoilers to dig into, and we can't wait to tell you what you're going to see next week, as well as some information about the July 4th holiday and whether that means a new episode or a rerun of B&B. All right, before we dig into these early spoilers, if you haven't already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our B&B spoilers, updates, promos, news, and more. All right, let's dig in. Our first spoiler of the week for July 3rd through 7th has to do, of course, with Liam Spencer and the state of his marriage. We've seen this week that Liam came back and was being all hangdog when he was talking to Wyatt and revealed that he had seen Hope kissing Thomas. Did you notice what Liam did not mention to Wyatt? He didn't bother to mention to Wyatt that he kissed Steffy, that Liam actually also cheated. You can try and excuse it in the rationale of what was going on, but the bottom line is Liam's reaction was to kiss another man's wife, and he's keeping that little secret to himself, and so is Steffy so far. So the spoiler for next week is that Liam makes an impulsive decision. So I feel pretty strongly that based on everything that's happened, that Liam is going to call off their marriage. He might even turn around and file for divorce or file for an annulment, because the writers don't seem to understand what annulments are for. An annulment is you have to have some kind of basis of fraud for the marriage, or the other person must not have been legally eligible to be married, or they were told a bunch of lies before that marriage. None of that applies. There is no way that Liam and Hope should be able to get an annulment, but I do think Liam is just going to say, I can't live like this. I'm calling it quits. And he may also think that he can just go running back to Steffy and take up with her again, because that's what he does. So if Liam makes this impulsive decision to end his marriage, we are wondering if Hope is going to turn around and run right to Thomas Forrester and tell him about the end of her marriage. I don't think she can blame Thomas. I mean, these were all decisions that she made. The actress Annika Noelle said in a recent interview that her world was going to burn down, that Hope's world was going to burn down, but that she was the one who lit the fire. And I think that's a pretty accurate way to sum it up. The other really intriguing early edition spoiler we have for you for the week of July 3rd is that secrets from Rome are revealed. And you might think at a knee-jerk that that is about Brooke and Ridge, or it's about Hope and Thomas. But think about this. The reason it shouldn't be anything about Brooke and Ridge is because everybody knows that they're reunited except for Taylor, and then Ridge marched over to Taylor's workplace, which is obviously the place you want to have a serious personal, discussion with your ex-wife. At any rate, they sit down and talk, and he tells her that he has gotten back with Brooke. And he says, this time it's forever. I'm going to give it another choice. Now, while she's scoffing, the bottom line is Ridge has actually communicated clearly, so there's no secret to do with the two of them. Now, with Thomas and Hope, that's also not a secret, because Liam saw it, Steffy heard about it immediately afterward, and I'm guessing that word is going to spread, but probably from the lips of Steffy or Liam, because now Wyatt knows. But I feel like going into the week of July 3rd, that's also not a secret. To me, there's only one secret this can be about, and that is the Steffy and Liam kiss. Now, so far, Steffy has chosen to keep quiet. When Finn was asking her about the trip to Rome, she was kind of cagey, and then he's like, oh, I want to hear all about it. And so she said that, Liam showed up there, and that's when Finn says, yeah, RJ and I encouraged him to. And then he's like, tell me what happened. And Steffy stops, and she thinks, she knows she should tell Finn, because by her not telling Finn about the kiss, then that makes it a a dirty secret. Right now, she could say Liam was just grief-stricken, devastated. He kissed me for a second, and then it stopped. And she could probably explain it away, but only if she explains it first. Only if she's the person that tells Finn, if he doesn't hear it from someplace else. So I believe that this secret from Rome being revealed is that either Liam blabs something to Finn while he's in this self-pity party mode, or if Hope is furious and she finds out about it and she thinks that Liam is raking her over the coals when he did the same thing, and she goes and tells Finn out of spite because she will be annoyed that Steffy kissed her husband no matter what. Even if Hope was kissing Thomas, she's going to want those scales balanced, and she probably wants the truth about Steffy and Liam's kiss to come out also. So I definitely think that is coming. The bottom line is next week we could see 2 marriages crumble. All right, we're going to talk more about this and about what you can expect on Tuesday, July 4th. But if you haven't already, please reach down and click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our B&B spoilers, weekly spoilers, 2-week spoilers, all the spoilers you want right here at Soap Dirt on YouTube. So for July 4th, right now, as far as we know, there will be a brand new episode of Bold and the Beautiful. That's what it's showing on TV Guide. That's what we've got spoilers for. However, because of the writer's strike, and they might be facing some kind of involuntary hiatus if they run out of written episodes, if they can't find replacement people to write because there is a picket line, and they may be wanting to conserve episodes. So they may decide at the last minute to preempt and just save that July 4th episode and put it in their pocket and push everything out a day. We'll know more next week. We probably won't know until the day of, unless the network comes out to confirm it. But right now, on the cable guides and tvguide.com, it definitely looks like a brand new B&B on July 4th. So walking out of next week, I have to wonder if there's going to be 2 marriages in the rubble. Liam and Hope, and also Steffy and Finn. Again, Steffy could get out in front of this, and if she told Finn everything, he might be a little annoyed at Liam for overstepping, which who could blame him? But if Steffy tells the tale and makes it out like he shocked her and then she shut it down, she didn't, but she could tell that version of the story. But by not telling any version of the story, she has guaranteed that it's a dirty secret and it's going to come out, and we're there for it.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.